Dead Cells on GameSoup. Welcome, my name's Ed.
My name's Joe.
Joe, I've been looking forward to this game for a while.
Yeah, me too. I think you've been looking forward to it for longer than me. I think I discovered it. Didn't I discover it and send it to you? And like, oh yeah, I've been looking at this one.
Yeah, it was on my, my personal list of things to look out for. I have a very small list, and this happened to just be one of the games that was on it. And you might know why. It's because it's a Metroidvania, and we love Metroidvanias. And it's also a roguelike, and I love roguelikes, or roguelites, depending on how you pronounce it or how you define it.
It's a good combination.
Yeah, it is a combination roguelite Metroidvania.
I have 3,000 gold? No, I don't.
Which, on the surface, sounds like the best of all possible game genres, doesn't it?
Yeah.
RPG progression, roguelite, permanent upgrades, and Metroidvania combat. It sounds perfect. But I've only played it for about maybe an hour and a half or so, and you played it a little bit before we started this recording.
Yeah, I think Ed played a little more than me, but not that much more, and I'm the one playing.
Oh yeah, Joe's on the controller. But I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't know what to expect going in.
Yeah, maybe 40 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
And very, very impressed so far.
It's amazingly fun. It comes out May 10th in early access. And it was developed and published by Motion Twin, and we want to thank them for providing us with the review copy. Not the review copy, but I guess the early access coverage copy for this.
Yeah, lots of really cool items.
Really cool concepts, too, mechanics. So, I mean, you know, at its... Did you see that you could tickle that?
Yeah.
Do you know what that's for?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do know, yeah.
Where?
So,
it's this one.
Over there,
yeah.
You can tickle those.
Why do you tickle them, though?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I can spoil it for you.
Yeah, spoil it for me.
At the end of the first level, you get a power-up that lets you create vines out of those. So there was an area above it that you could then climb to.
Oh, if you tickle it and you have the power-up? Is that what happens?
Yeah. You unlock the ability to permanently grow vines out of those things. But in the meantime, you just tickle them. Just tickle them a little.
Yeah, this game has kind of a little sense of humor to it. It's kind of a dark world, but has kind of a goofy, fun sense of humor to it at times. So this is the shop. We cannot afford anything because we only have 1,200 gold, but if I get this gold, maybe we can afford something. Let's see. We have 1,500.
Yeah, twin daggers.
Oh, I love the twin daggers.
I haven't used this one yet.
They're good. They're fun.
Good. So it's advertising a little bit. It's got a little bit of a Dark Souls-y combat style. But I don't know. I personally think it's more on the Metroidvania side than Souls combat. I guess just because it's super punishing. You know, you take a lot of damage, you also deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, I've only gotten to the second area so far. I think both of us have only gotten to the second area.
I did manage to beat the boss once, and that was it. But you die frequently, and that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those games where...
It's permadeath.
Yeah. You know, kind of like Rogue Legacy, every time you die, you get marginal upgrades. Kind of like that. There's an unlock system that you can use between runs.
Yeah. And
there's also blueprints and other items you can buy from shops during runs. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. So it's got that Metroidvania roguelite aspect. There we go. Magnetic grenade. It's got
that's
a lot
a blueprint.
Of
yeah, it's a blueprint for a weapon, which we'll explain that when we get to that part, I guess. Oh, we're about to get to that part.
Yeah.
So we can explain that system.
So this is like the first main level, I think. I believe there are 10 or 11 unique areas.
I also have never pressed RB to open the door. I've always bashed through it.
You can just bash them.
I've never pressed... Let's actually, maybe this door... Let's see what it does. Oh, it opens it slowly.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I expected.
Yeah. So
and then it closes. Oh, maybe if you want to like be sneaky, you could just crack the door open. That's not really how I play games.
So here's the roguelite element of the game. Between runs, you collect these things called cells, and you can spend them to permanently unlock other things, like weapons.
Yeah, so if I unlock this broadsword, which I think I'll do, because we're already close to it, it can appear. It has a chance to appear now in the game if we unlock that. So there we go.
Massive damage.
Broadsword does massive damage. I've never gotten it before, obviously. I think I'll just throw the rest in a healing potion too. How about that? That's 2 charges on your healing potion.
You can just hold the button down.
You can. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, now I do. So you actually get to take the broadsword. I guess we're going to take the broadsword.
538 damage per second.
Pick it up. There we go. All right. Well, we'll replace our twin daggers, which I love so much.
All right. Yeah, wow. There are a ton of weapons in this game, and they all make you feel insanely powerful.
Wow, this is really cool.
That looks awesome.
And they all have different numbers of attacks in their combo, different types of. Yeah, they all look different. They have a unique combo for each weapon, and this refills your Estus flask.
Your Estus flask,
which is what we just tried to upgrade. we just tried to upgrade we put some points toward upgrading our Estus Flask to having two uses per level, per area, I guess. So right now we have one, because we do already have the initial,
first upgrade.
Yeah, the initial upgrade for the Estus Flask unlocked.
Right. So I'm a big fan of the controls so far and the mechanics that I've seen so far. I don't know.
You can't jump up chains.
You
in this
cannot.
Game, which
no, but
is kind of cool because it looks better that way, I think. Wow, that was powerful. That guy died in one hit.
Wow.
Can we do this through? Yes, we can. No, we can't. No, we can't.
Yeah, that's a cool ability. That's a infinitely usable, like an ice blast, but it's really slow.
Yeah, it has a cooldown to it. Everything has a cooldown in the game. Actually, no, this doesn't really have a cooldown, does it?
It just takes a while to start, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't do any damage either, I don't think. Pretty sure it doesn't do any damage. No, it doesn't. It just freezes them.
Which, you know, is basically the same as killing them because they can't do anything.
Oh, I haven't even used this item yet. Blueprint for a lightning bolt. So I guess we can start trying to unlock lightning bolt. And you lose all of your cells in this game every time you die, so you want to try and beat each area as you progress. You want to try and beat each area so that you can keep the cells from the area and use them to get perma upgrades.
Yeah, that's kind of the carryover currency, I guess. There's also gold. And there are upgrades in the store where you can carry over a certain amount of gold every time you die. I think the first upgrade is like 25%, so every time you die, you keep a quarter of your gold, which is kind of nice.
I guess I shouldn't say you can't jump up chains. You can jump up chains, but it doesn't go any faster than just climbing up the chain. So there's really no point to it. I think it looks better that way. Like in Mega Man X, when you could climb up ladders or just jump up them to go faster. I think it looks better to just climb up. Wow, I'm really liking this broadsword. I've liked pretty much everything I've gotten so far.
Me too, actually.
In the game. Yeah, everything feels really good.
Yeah, it has a really satisfying combat system. Like, it's weighty.
Everything's just dying in one hit.
Yeah, I know.
I think this is kind of an OP weapon for this area.
But even with, like, the starting weapons, everything is still pretty weak. Everything dies in, like, 2-3 hits. So you always feel powerful. I love this.
That's too much to deal with. Let's see if we can approach this from a different way.
So you have... What was that?
I just threw a bear trap. Let's see if we can get him to get caught in that bear trap, go down, and strategically wreck him.
So nothing is finite, it seems. Like, that bear trap is not... It recharges,
it's on a cooldown. The L trigger and R trigger items have cooldowns on them, I've noticed.
I haven't used those at all, really. I've just been using my default weapons.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, wrecked. So we lost all those cells.
I was trying to use that freeze, but I kind of kept getting hit.
Oh, no, sir. That was not the time for a freeze. Not enough time. So you're that thing, right? You're that green slime.
Yeah. So this is what the beginning of a run looks like. We were just continuing a run there. So every time your body dies, this green slime possesses another guy. So the main guy has no head.
He sure doesn't.
So we want to pick up Dead Man's purse, which gives us a quarter of the gold that we were holding.
And now we can choose.
At the beginning of every run, you get to choose between a shield.
Oh, look, it shows you what you've gotten.
Yeah, this is all the items we've unlocked. It's really cool.
I did not even notice that. That is awesome.
These are all the items that and I think it's how much of them we've unlocked. See how each one has some liquid in the bottle? This item is not fully unlocked yet, I'm pretty sure. And see how it has some green liquid there?
Are you sure?
I think so. I think that's our progress in getting it. Maybe not, though.
I don't think so, because the one above it, the bag of gold up there, you already have that,
and the blood sword we have, and this we have.
I think that's just design. That's just like
an
amount of liquid. I don't know.
We have the broadsword. You know what? Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, sorry, it's not that.
Oh, yeah, this guy's cool, but he doesn't do anything yet.
He doesn't do anything yet.
Game stats.
Game stats coming soon.
My favorite. So Joe always picks the bow and arrow here, which I would have picked if I had known about them, which is that they have infinite arrows. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dumb thing to assume, but I always took the shield. I'm a shield and sword and board kind of guy.
Pick up. Yeah, let's pick it up.
Malachite.
All right, we got it.
Also, what's cool is that instantly turns into gold. You don't have to sell it anywhere.
Oh, yeah, we pressed the button to open that door. I was just going to mention, the reason why I didn't go through that door was because it's not an openable door.
Oh, right.
You have to unlock it with that button, but the button was right there. So.
Oh, there's like Shovel Knight-style treasure piles, you know?
Yeah, pretty satisfying.
You got to break them. Oh, and there's also rolling with iframes.
Yeah.
That's the other big draw. But you don't even need that, honestly, because it's like in a Metroidvania, you don't always need to be able to roll somewhere, you know? You just back up or jump out of the way.
It's a little bit like Salt and Sanctuary.
Yeah.
It kind of has that sort of feel to it. Ed's got a little more experience with Salt and Sanctuary. I played a little bit, but I never finished the game.
Well, so far, I'm digging the battle system here, the combat system. It does still feel weighty, but it feels a little bit faster.
Yeah, it's definitely fast.
And there, there's no stamina bar. It's all just dependent on the cooldowns of your individual abilities, which I'm fine with. I guess I generally prefer that. But yeah, also being able to roll means that they can make the enemy super hard. So like these guys will just leap at you if you don't run up to them. I mean, what usually happens is you run right up to them and you stagger them and stun lock them, and they die. But in cases like that where there's two guys at once, one of them is definitely going to hit you. So that's where the rolling comes in handy. And there's that. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, we got to talk about the ground slam. That was one of our main topics for this episode.
Yeah, everything in this game makes you feel insanely powerful.
What kind of... Let's see. Greed Shield. 79 damage per second. Blocks attacks and shakes out any loose gold from your enemy's teeth.
Yeah, I like that. So you're going to use it?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
We'll replace the bow.
Do you know how the shields work? Because they're a little bit different than I was expecting. You can't just hold them up. It's a very limited thing. It's like that.
Yeah, it's more like a parry.
Yeah.
I actually don't have that much practice with them. I grabbed one time, and then I think I died shortly after. So, found a rare blueprint for an ice bow. That's cool. We love ground slams on GS almost as much as we love double jumps, and the ground slam in this is fantastic.
It's like one of the most powerful things in the game.
Yeah, it seems OP.
It does seem really powerful.
Like maybe it's just early levels. It's OP because you can kill a lot of things in one hit. What can we buy here? I love that broadsword. I also like the twin daggers. I think we're gonna go with the broadsword here, and swap out our rusty sword. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds exciting, huh? The map is also awesome. Should we take a look at the map?
Yeah.
Let's do that. You can move it around with the R stick only. Okay. So, yeah, there you go. It's a map. Really good, easy to read map.
Yeah, it's nice and big.
Yeah.
And it even tells you what items are on the map there. Like it pointed out the shield that was at the beginning of the level. Oh, and there's also these random stat upgrades.
Yeah.
Oh, there's stats too. We didn't even talk about that.
The one with the up arrow lets you choose from 3 stats, and some of them are predetermined what you're gonna get. I've seen a lot more that you get to choose though so far in my playing.
Me too. But I mean, they're all over the place.
Oh yeah, this guy's dead.
Look.
Oh, this is a guy that was alive earlier in the game. When you first start the game, this isn't a huge spoiler, we're like 40 minutes in, but this guy, he dies, and you find him dead here earlier, and then you come back, now he's surrounded by flies, and he looks even more dead, so I imagine he probably turns into a skeleton at some point.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat, though, that they have that progression to show that time is actually progressing as you're playing the game. They don't really reveal too much about why we're here or why we're doing this, but I imagine that
throws you in.
The story will reveal itself as time goes on. It's kind of a mysterious world. All right, let's see. What should we upgrade? 10. What should we do with our 10 cells?
You can't get anything.
I should have healed in that last run. I never used my Estus flask the whole time. Horizontal. Oh, this one's really good. I got a horizontal turret before. Oh, but this is just a damage bonus for it. Okay. I don't know. This one's cheap enough to get that we should be able to get it soon. Oh, I started mashing the button again. Sorry. I forgot for a second that you could hold the button to just put those cells in. Yeah, the first level seems really easy, but the second level seems really freaking hard.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea. You know, to get the most replayability out of it, it's got to be really... I don't think it's unfairly hard.
Are there
hasn't
shortcuts?
been so far.
There are
teleporters, but I haven't discovered any.
There's teleporters, but can we skip straight to these ramparts so that we can practice them more easily? I'm not sure yet.
I'm not sure either. I've just been doing it the regular way.
Oh, I tried to block and then roll at the same time. Okay. That's really fun.
Turn it down a little bit, yeah. But yeah, the combat is really, like... In some other games, like for example in Dark Souls, it gets less fun when there are multiple enemies on screen and they're all coming after you, but in this game, it gets more fun. There's
a lot of weight to this one. Like, you really feel it. Especially that up slash.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not that there aren't up slashes in other games, but it's not as commonly used. I don't know, I really like the animation for it, too. It looks really satisfying. It looks, yeah, that's a good word for it.
Yeah, it's timed well. Yeah. Also, the graphics of the main character kind of remind me of, like,
Oh, this guy's elite.
Oh, he sure is.
I haven't seen an elite yet.
Wow, you're powerful. So this guy just shoots 2 arrows instead of 1. He's really hurt.
Should be rolling, though.
Yeah, this is a good place for rolling.
Oh, fuck. That was a bottomless pit.
Yeah.
Did not know that. Okay.
The main
Do we
character.
have any specials? No, we don't. Oh, he teleported to me.
Oh,
That son
you
of a
want to
bitch.
heal? Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know he could teleport up my ass like that. All right, well, we learned.
what was I saying? The animation kind of looks like it was like motion captured almost, just because it's so detailed. Just on the main character, like
Yeah,
the way
some
the
of-
shadows.
Some of it looks like it's like 3D modeled, but it's just really smooth animation,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, there's no way that's motion captured. That's just drawn really well.
It's not motion captured, that's
Or
for
like any
sure,
of that,
but-
you know, like any 3D. I don't know. I just really like. I dig the animation. It's all really smooth.
We're gonna take the beginner's bow.
One more death. You just get thrown right back into it.
The seed. There's a seed.
Oh,
we
yeah.
believe it's a seed.
I'm pretty sure.
We're pretty sure it's a seed. In
when
the
I'm-
bottom
yeah.
right corner there.
I was playing.
Oh, cool. Twin daggers.
All right. On my own time earlier, I was playing and I couldn't figure it out. There's the map down there, and then above that there's the timer. And then above that, I thought it was a $sign, so I thought it was like your cumulative money, but that didn't make any sense. And then Joe here pointed out that it's probably like a hash sign, like a sharp sign, right?
Yeah.
And it's actually the seed for the game, which makes much more sense, especially considering this is a early access. I don't know what that's for.
Yeah, I don't know either. It
That
says
must be
rub.
another
Rub.
ability.
Sure, we'll just rub it.
I rubbed it as fast as I could.
What about this one?
Nothing happened.
This guillotine. What is this called? A guillotine? A stock?
It's a stock.
A stock.
Stock.
Yeah.
Are they just called stocks?
Yeah, I think so. We know a lot of words on
Stockton,
DS.
stock planks. What are they called? Leave it in the comments.
Now, that guy can see me through walls. That's cheap.
That's cheap. You think the game is cheap for that
Yeah.
when you're just massacring
Son of a
everything?
bitch. Amethyst. Oh, it's worth money. Okay. I don't mind taking that.
Yeah, it feels fair. Combat feels real fair.
Yeah,
Everything's
real fair.
Real fair. I mean, that's not something you can say of every game. You know?
Assault shield.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have the freezing thing. I like that better right now. I'm gonna go for the freeze. Get frozen, you son of a bitch.
Oh, it has a really long range.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it freezes them, and then when you hit them, they slow. They're still slow. They're slowed.
Get that carrot.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that carrot. Stunned them. Not only is the downward slam really powerful, it also stuns them for half a second. It seems like.
Yeah, it's a great attack.
I guess that's the advantage. Like in Dark Souls, that's an advantage too, having the height advantage. You just
Yeah,
drop
yeah.
down, and they show you that you can do that with the first boss in the first Dark Souls game, right?
Yeah, that's a huge advantage. But here you have it all the time.
Yeah.
Greed shield. Wait, what did you? Oh, you didn't buy that. You bought.
I just bought a
grenades.
grenade. Yeah. That's all I could afford. Oh, you can't throw it while you're on a chain, though. I guess that's kind of fair.
Whoa!
That was
he
kind of exploded into guts.
was obliterated, you might say.
Let's
Wow.
obliterate some more guys, shall we?
I like these guys.
Yeah,
Like,
you
again.
gotta roll onto the other side
Yeah.
of them. There's an enemy like this in Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. I think that's the first time I've ever said the title of that game correctly.
I think so. I think so. But yeah, those guys are super fast. You know, they charge at you with their shields, but because you have all these tools, you can double jump over them, or you can roll behind them. That lets those enemies be
shit.
super fast and super difficult because you actually have the tools to deal with it, which I think is a nice.
Can they attack me while I'm powering up? No. Once it goes
No.
into this menu, they can't continue attacking me. Thank goodness.
So it feels nicely balanced in that regard. But it's still a hard game. But it's not one of those games that when you die, you're like, oh my god, I got stun locked
shit.
into oblivion, and now I'm dead. Like, we were just playing the Hyperstone heist. And you get stun locked into oblivion sometimes.
Yeah, look forward to that episode. That's going to be a fun one to watch.
Someday. Could be months, years from now.
Yeah, who knows when that episode's going to come out. We got a lot to put out before that. But it's on the bench.
Did we cover all the moves? I think that's everything. Man, that ground slam.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that doesn't do anything though, I think, until it actually lands. Yeah, it doesn't. If you get hit by it, it doesn't matter.
Oh, also you can duck. You can just duck under arrows.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but then the other guy got me. Oh, you know what? I'll just take this, because I know it's going to get refilled. Door opened. Oh yeah, we opened the door by hitting a button. Pretty smart.
1,000? I don't know what that is. Like
oh, I think it's a flare. I think I've gotten it before. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to save the gold. And hopefully we will make it to another place where we can use it.
You know, I never used the teleporters in this game.
Yeah, me neither. I think it's more if you're trying to complete an area. Alright, what do we got? We got 15 cells. I guess we might as well finish this one up. Ice bow.
Wow. Okay, so it freezes enemies struck by your arrows. So now that short range ice attack is useless because you have this.
Yeah, let's take that. Except it's only enemies that are struck by the arrow, so it'll probably only hit one guy, whereas the freeze blast would hit multiple guys. I think that's the advantage. One's an AoE that doesn't hurt anything, and this is a direct attack.
How did all that liquid from that giant glass container fit into your tiny Estus flask?
Yeah, I was wondering that myself earlier, but I didn't want to say anything because I thought someone might be able to explain it, and I'd be really embarrassed.
That's not how science works.
Oh.
That's not how matter works.
No.
How dare you? So here we are back at the ramparts. This kind of reminds me of the Dark Souls ramparts at the beginning of Dark Souls 3.
Oh, yeah.
Because everything reminds me of Dark Souls 3. But yeah, as far as Souls-style games, Metroidvanias go, so far this is probably my favorite one. That's a pretty tall order because it's not even out yet.
Has a it has a really good look to it. The high bit style.
Yeah.
It's like an Owlboy style. Really.
I mean, it has a graphical style. That's more than you can say of some games.
High number of frames and very high definition, but still pixel art. High bit, as they call it.
Did they start calling it that because of Owlboy, or was that a thing before? I don't remember any of their... Like, Ghost Trick for the DS had this kind of look. There were so many frames in each animation that it looked like this. Like, it looked like it was done by a computer instead of drawn frame by frame. It just looks so smooth. Whoa!
Okay.
He wrecked you.
Fuck. Alright, let's use our heal here.
Oh,
and then not continue that battle.
Right. That does not heal you all the way. I thought it did. Huh.
That's the lightning bolt. Oh yeah, that's the skill. The lightning bolt is for skill. Okay.
We'll never know what that's for.
Say? Oh, I thought it said Rob. No, it says Rub.
Rob.
Okay.
So I wonder if you'll get to the boss. I'm sure that if you just beeline straight for the exit, if you somehow knew where it was, you'd get there pretty easily. But I just keep finding myself dying over the, you know, hit here, hit there, and all of a sudden you're dead.
Yeah. I have a plan for this guy. Hiya.
Wow, he exploded before you ground slammed him. He didn't even wait.
Alright, I gotta come up with a plan here. What is my plan?
Just smash. Ground smash.
I'm gonna ground smash and grenade. That's what we're gonna do.
There you go.
It's gonna work perfectly. Alright, and here we go, and grenade. Yeah, that didn't work exactly as planned.
I don't think the grenades will hurt the guy with the shield, right?
No, I guess it just hit him.
I mean, that's what a shield is for.
Oh, I could freeze him though. Let's do that. Oh, but now I can't get on the other side. You know what? Screw this. No, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill this guy.
You should. There you go. Hey, you got a cell. I don't know what determines when they drop a cell.
Might be random. I don't know. That's the easiest explanation.
Yeah, maybe there's a % chance or something. I don't know.
Well, that's a lot of those flying things. Are they? Yes, they are loose, I think.
They... Wow.
I pressed the wrong button. Alright. This is no good.
Yeah, they really pile on these enemies at times. There you go.
Got one. Alright, I think we're good to... Oh, shit! He's not dead. No, now he's dead. Oh, fuck. Oof.
You got no more Estus. Can you go back to the you know, the healing area? Back to the beginning of the area?
How
through a teleport or something? How what?
Sir.
How what?
Okay. Oh, we got one of them out of there. Alright.
Like, I wonder if you need to retreat, can you actually make it all the way back there? I assume you can, but it's not really worth it at this point.
That's probably a bottomless pit. Oh, you can look with the right stick. I just realized that.
Yeah, this is...
I think this is probably where we have to go. This has to be we have to be close to the end. I'm gonna get killed though.
Yeah.
As soon as I go in here, I'm done. I'm dead.
Oh my god. Yeah, these guys are kind of brutal too. They're fast. There you go. There you go.
No health.
Great. so fast.
No! Did I get hit? No, I didn't
No.
get hit.
Wow! You're doing good.
I'm trying really hard.
I could tell. Oh.
He bit me.
Man, that's a lot of cells to drop. Desecrated. You were desecrated.
Yeah, every time we failed at the rampart. I've never gotten through the rampart. Not even once.
Back at the beginning.
Yeah, I think this is something where maybe you just have to get a few upgrades before it gets a little easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Rogue Legacy. It's like almost impossible for a beginning player to get very far.
I guess this feels more fair than Rogue Legacy, though. Like,
in Rogue Legacy, you had simpler combat.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, I thought I had the grenades. I was pressing the grenade button, but that was last run.
Like, for Rogue Legacy, I sort of feel like... I feel like the upgrades were required in some ways. Maybe because the combat was simpler. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at that game. But for this game, I feel like, you know, you can get by a little bit farther just on your skill, depending on how good you are.
Yeah, that's a flashbang. It just stuns them, but it looks like it does some damage too.
Well, because in Rogue Legacy also... Oh, sorry, I'm sort of continuing that thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of the stats, a lot of the upgrades were stat-based. And these actually, the upgrades here are like increased healing charges in, like, buy this weapon, create this bow. You know, these are more object-oriented, not so much just increase your stats so you have any chance at all of surviving.
Oh, I love the throwing knives.
Oh, that's right. I have not used these.
They're pretty fast and they inflict bleed.
Oh wow, check that out.
It's very clear that you've put bleed on them. There's also a poison effect, which is pretty similar. I think it's just you can stack both of them.
Can you bleed anything?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Everything I've tried
Nice.
has been able to get bleeded.
Bleeded. And what was that one game? I think it was it Lost Castle we played? Where the game was basically impossible until you died so frequently that you upgraded?
Yeah, that was a brawler.
Yeah, but it was one of those games where, you know, like every time you die, you put a few points into a few stats. And, like, that's, you know, it becomes completely transparent that the game is just gimping you purposely.
But you know what's awesome about this? You start with the double jump. You start with the ground slam. You start with the roll. You start with everything.
Yeah, yeah.
You start with all your basic moves. All the moves you're going to be doing during the game, you start with.
Yeah, I think this is a good way to do it. I mean, the things that you unlock are useful tools, but they're not required in any way.
Yeah, if you're fast at thinking, you'll learn to use all these items and abilities, and it probably looks really cool when somebody good at this game is playing it.
Oh, we wouldn't know, though. But someday we'll be good at this game. Someday. Not today, though. No, I'm just kidding.
We just got it.
1,000?
For an upgrade? Yeah, I'll take it. Sure. Maybe we should take health this time?
Yeah,
Let's take health.
I usually do choose health. It gives you a lot. Like 50, 40 or 50
No,
health.
that's pretty solid. Maybe you should take health maybe the first 2 or 3 upgrades, and then you could take attack. I've been taking attack most of the time when I was playing off the show. You can roll in the air.
What is physics?
We got 15 cells. What's a magnetic grenade? Attracts anything close to it and deals 12 damage.
That's like nothing. 12 damage.
I guess that's interesting enough. Since we can get it right away.
Maybe it's good for like the vacuum effect.
So we got it. It's on the L trigger. So now we have 2 kinds of grenades. Or, yeah, grenade type of items. Items that you throw at enemies.
I wonder if we'll ever get past the ramparts. Like, it's a hard game.
It is really hard. I think that's the idea.
Yeah. But even still, I was happy just playing this over and over. Just the same area, because the combat is really fun.
Wait, why is it throwing up?
Huh.
That's weird. I guess I was holding up. Can you throw it up?
Are they seeking? Like heat
Oh, no, you just, if you hold up, not diagonal, you just have to hold directly up and it throws up, I think? Wait, no, it doesn't.
Pause the game. Maybe does it say in the menu? Are you using the throwing knives? Yeah, it automatically targets the closest enemy.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, you know what I got one time that was really awesome was I got an electric whip. Did you see that yet?
Yeah, I've gotten that one.
That's amazing.
That one's cool. Yeah, if I get it, I'll probably get that.
It automatically targets the nearest enemy, and the range on it is... It was bigger than the broadsword that you had earlier, like that gigantic blue sword. Looks kind of like that, actually. Yeah, there's some really cool weapons.
Oh, what the fuck? He just shield bashed me, that son of a bitch. Alright, that was a really bad fight. Oh yeah, there's fall damage.
Isn't it just stun, though? Do you actually take damage?
I'm not sure. There is a punishment of some kind for falling. Yeah, those guys teleport. Did you see that? That's what killed me that one time.
Smash.
So fun.
You should just do an all ground slam run.
Okay.
Where you do nothing but ground slam.
It'd probably be better than how I'm doing right now. Oh, let's not warn this guy of our presence. There we go.
Why would you do such
You can sort of play this game in a stealthy way. Oh. They did not get slammed on the way down. That's alright, we'll just kill him up here. I'm not as scared of these things when I have a lot of health.
You really just need a long-range weapon for those.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa. Man, that's powerful.
Stun.
The ability to just suck them all up and keep them right there.
Hey, how do we get through here, though?
You roll through.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right. I didn't know that.
I found a secret passage at one point that was you had to roll through it, but the passageway was up in a wall. It was like halfway up the wall, and I couldn't get up there because I guess you can only roll through a secret.
Oh, this is an elite.
Oh, this is
gonna summon an elite.
This is the bow and arrow guy. Yeah, this guy was hard for me. I died to him I think 2 or 3 times. I think 2 times before I finally got it down.
Yeah, he summons these little ads.
Yeah, the ads are annoying, man. I guess that's the point, though.
Oh shit! I tried to jump over it. I should just keep rolling. It seems to be working.
Yeah. I was switching between like rolling, like timing the roll like that, or just jumping over because you can just double jump over the arrows. Yeah, sometimes the combat just gets so hectic. Like here when there's a couple more ads,
Fuck.
Ah, yeah, stuff like that happens.
It's fucking annoying.
It's a tough game.
We almost did it. It looks... I don't know. Does it look hard? It's fucking hard.
I mean, it looks hard to me, but I've already played it a little bit, so I know that it's hard.
Yeah, I fought that guy before. I thought I was going to be able to do it that time. I don't know, do you want to trade off?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I gotta get acclimated again. I love these combos. I mean, that's not really a combo, but let's see.
Two-hit combo.
2-hit combo. So this is what I was taking before. You can only block for that long. So it's not as useful as I want it to be. So I'm actually going to take this.
Yeah, it's more of a parry than a block.
And that run animation is so smooth. Like I love the way the shadows look on the legs. Yeah, really nice animation.
It reminded me a little bit of Coda Princess.
Oh yeah?
That was another game that was... I don't know if I'd call it high bit, but... What delineates high bit from 8-bit, from 16-bit?
I don't know. High bit is so good that you can't tell that it's 16-bit. I guess it's not 16-bit in that case, but you can't tell that it's... I don't know. Make up your own... I don't know what I'm talking about. Make up your own definition. It just looks real good. How about that? It just looks real good.
Well, did you see that blood? The blood, like the blood effect goes over the front of the platform.
Oh, really?
Sometimes, yeah.
I didn't notice.
I think only on the fall-through platforms.
Huh.
It's a neat extra effect there.
Give me that strength. Suckers. If you open the door on them, they get stunned.
Yeah, if you crash through it. Or just opening it? Does opening it just work too?
Oh, no, I guess I did crash through it, yeah.
I think that's the benefit of crashing through it. The benefit of opening it is, I guess, you can sneak up on them, but the benefit of crashing through is that you startle them and do damage to them. That seems better.
It does seem better, yeah.
Really no point to not just smash through the doors.
What was that? What was that? Oh, look, look, look. There's a secret here. Use the rune. I've come across only a couple of these. So these are challenge rooms, like the ones in 20XX.
Oh, I don't think I found one of these.
I've only encountered one. I'm guessing it's going to be the same one.
Kill all enemies without getting hit. Time left 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay.
So you can't get hit, and you have to kill everything.
Wow. Good luck.
Oh, crap.
Well, it's like a trap room. I bet one of the later areas in the game has a lot of those type of traps in it.
I like those challenge rooms.
There's one part that I found was you can get cursed by a god.
What? Really?
Have you found that yet?
No.
There's a I guess you get a benefit. I don't even remember what the benefit was, but you get cursed by a god, and every enemy can kill you in one hit. It puts a curse on you that makes the next hit just automatically kill you, and you have to kill 10 enemies to remove the curse.
Oh no.
I managed to do it once.
Really?
I got cursed 2 or 3 times, and I only managed to not die once.
Oh God, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to kill 10 enemies without taking a single hit.
Yeah. How do you heal? Is it a left bumper?
Yeah, left bumper.
This is a hard game. I think the combat's just fast enough. Like, if it was any slower, it'd be easy to dodge stuff. Too easy, you know?
Yeah.
But the way it is now, you need just the right amount of reflexes. I am totally going to take these. So we can get rid of the bow or the sword.
You want to get rid of the sword.
Yeah, nobody wants the rusty sword.
I think you pretty much just want to always keep a ranged weapon and a melee weapon.
Oh yeah, I love these weapons. Yeah, it inflicts critical blow on the 3rd consecutive strike.
Oh, there's a secret up there.
What?
In the wall.
Where?
Right to the left.
Oh!
Smash that, yeah.
I did not even see that.
Yeah.
My precious.
It was just some money.
It's alright. That's worth something.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I usually go for the health here.
Yeah, go for that. You got 38 health.
What?
It's a treasure chest.
38 health? You mean 100? No, 138.
Well, you got 38 more.
Oh, I got 38 more.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You got the ice bow. There you go. Ice bow level 2.
Yeah, totally gonna take that. Totally taking that. We don't need beginner's bow. So what's level 2 about it? It does damage
up
plus 10%,
plus
I guess?
10? Yeah, I think that's what the level 2 does.
Oh, but it only has 3 shots. Alright.
1,000 gold. You have it. That's the whip. That's the electric whip that we wanted to show. Yeah, pay it.
Totally getting that. Electric whip 2. Enemies hit explode upon death.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No. So it looks real cool when you actually get into combat.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna like the way you look. Duck. Roll.
Roll?
Or
hey, look.
Whatever. I guess you don't need to roll.
Wall carrot.
Wall carrot. Is it called a wall carrot? No.
It is now. Do you like wall turkey? How about wall carrot?
I think that joke's been used enough times now.
But not
wall
in
turkey.
Not in wall carrot form. That's new, I guess.
Yeah, that's totally new.
Hey, you when you use this, you stop in the air. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like when games do that too.
I wonder how long you can stay in the air. Not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that you can roll too. Wait.
This is another game that kind of makes you feel like a ninja, and the character almost looks ninja-ish.
Yeah.
He's kind of like with the pants. I don't know what those kind of pants are called. Shorts.
Ninja pants.
Yeah, ninja shorts.
Ninja shorts. We have 11. What can we buy? Nothing?
But it feels a little bit like Strider. Like Strider there's a lot of moves, and once you learn to utilize them all together, it feels really cool to play. And this game seems like once you've played it for a few hours and you get used to all the abilities that they give you up front.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. And then it varies based on the items and the weapons that you get. But generally, you're probably always going to have a ranged and a melee weapon, so you don't really have to worry too much about muscle memory with those. It's just the R trigger and L trigger items that are going to be different every time. And but yeah, it feels like it would be really cool. It would feel really cool to control like Strider did once you get good at it, which is why I played through Strider 3 times.
What was
Strider
that?
2014.
Did you see that?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
I jumped. That was weird. Oh, that. Did you see that this time?
I was taking a drink.
Watch.
Yeah, okay, do it one more time. What the fuck? You gained air?
I gained air by attacking.
That's got to be a bug.
Yeah,
That has to be a bug.
I hope it's not, though, because that was really cool. Good way to get some air. Yeah, I'm guessing it's a bug. I mean, the game is just coming out of early access, or not, just going into early access.
Yeah, this is their first beta build.
But I will say, for early access, this is remarkably fun, and, I mean, so far it seems polished, what we've seen so far. What is this?
Yeah, they're going to add a lot more enemies, apparently, and areas, but...
A minute!
This door was sealed. Oh, you have to rush to this.
I didn't know that.
It's like a time. It's like,
It's an
what do you call it?
hourglass.
Hourglass. Yeah, it's timed, so we didn't even know. Maybe there's always like a timed...
I didn't even know that was a
timed
thing.
door in the ramparts, or maybe even in every level.
Oh!
That's the first time I've seen it, though.
Okay, so downside of the electric whip, it only attacks one thing at a time.
Yeah, yeah. You can't AOE guys with it.
Slow down.
Roll. I always got to remember to roll more.
Yeah, you know, that's the important distinction. Games like this, when you have all the tools that you need at the very beginning, like you already have the double jump, you already have the slam.
Yeah.
The distinction here is that it's the player's skill level that actually matters how far you get. You know, like Spelunky, same thing.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both though, because you got to unlock the items and you got to unlock the ability to use 2 Estus flasks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true to a certain extent. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
But
multiple Estus flasks, upgrading your items and weapons and everything.
But I mean, a large part of your success in combat depends on how well you can micromanage rolling and attacking and jumping and dodging and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
You know?
I think there's probably going to be. I imagine there's going to be a community for this game. It's pretty awesome. And, and I think that they're probably going to be challenge runs for the game. And one of them might be beating the game without getting any upgrades or something like that.
Take this.
It seems like a game where it would be possible, but really, really hard.
Yeah,
to beat it like a fresh file clear of the entire game.
Let's see if we can do that trick again. Come here. Nope, not this time.
But we've only accessed the second area, so can't really judge the overall balance of the game.
Oh, and
you're getting a lot of air. Look at that air.
And the money comes to you. You have a built-in vacuum.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a funny.
That's really fun.
Kind of funny. And you can double jump.
Yeah, the Metroidvania I was making does that too.
What's that?
The items that fell out of the enemies would track to the player. I think that's better than having to run around collecting everything.
Yeah, that's tedious.
And it's still satisfying.
Like for
I mean, obviously the focus on this game is the combat.
This is not as powerful as I want it to be.
Yeah, the power is a little bit low, but it tracks, so I guess that there's a trade-off.
Yeah. I still like it. I like weapons that do that. Because then you can do that.
See, I was kind of mad. For like 5 minutes after I was playing this game, I was kind of mad.
You were kind of mad.
I was pacing back and forth, so angry, because...
oh no!
Ed just got really excited. I could tell from the look on his face.
Yeah. Because
he found this blood sword. He was so excited that he didn't see an electrical bolt right towards his character. Yeah, the blood sword. Wow. What was the benefit of it? Oh, it inflicts bleed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I think of blood sword, I usually think of a life leech. Oh, I was explaining why I was so angry.
Oh, yeah.
It's because this game is really close to kind of what I had in mind for Ed and I's next game.
This is
something like this. It wouldn't be procedurally generated. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't do that, but like a Metroidvania with combat sort of similar to this and some similar item mechanics and like a melee and a ranged attack. I'm not explaining it very well, but this is pretty close and just kind of a dark, mysterious world even too. That you doesn't have too much story up front, but you learn more about it as you go. Which I imagine you learn more about this as you go.
I think I'm gonna die.
And also, we would probably do it in full HD, not in high bit graphics.
Blood shield.
High bit. I gotta stop using that word. Does that make you sound like a douchebag for saying it?
I don't know. Leave it in the comments.
Yeah. What do you guys call it?
I call it graphics.
We played Ruin of the Reckless recently on the channel, and that was basically maximum bit. I think it was 1080 resolution, but it's just tight.
Yeah.
So if the graphics are just tight and not anti-aliased, I think you just call it anti-aliased. Oh shit! Yeah, how were you supposed to get around that? Well,
I could have done something.
Yeah, you could always do something, but you have so little time.
Yeah, and whether you think to do something before it's too late is the question. In my case, the answer is usually no.
Yeah, you got to be pretty quick, but as you play it, you get better at it and quicker.
Don't take the shield this time.
Sure. Go for it, man. Sneak up on him.
Sneak up on him.
Oh, well played.
I don't play stealthy at all.
No, me neither. We're not really stealth guys. Like, it's painful to watch me play a stealth game. Maybe we should play a stealth game sometime on GS. No,
we did. We played. We played.
No, we didn't.
The game with the elements. It was one of our first wild games ever. Remember? It was a game.
Oh, was it Wildfire?
Yes.
Was that the one? Yeah, we did. We did, and it was probably painful to watch.
Maybe. But I haven't thought about that since.
I was playing that Metal Gear Solid 5, the prequel one. What was that called? Ground Zero.
Yeah.
Ground Zero. Yeah, I was playing that. I couldn't beat it. It's like a 30-minute game, and it took me like an hour to not beat it.
I'm getting wrecked here.
I'm really bad at those stealth games. I always just rush in.
Yeah. I don't have the patience. Is the thing.
I don't rush in initially. I do try to play it stealthy, but I always wind up getting spotted.
Yeah, then once you do, you know, you kind of have no choice. You just have to keep going forward. I need to...
it just...
Uh-oh. I don't have any... There we go.
It goes from bad to worse really fast if you screw up in those games.
It's an actual heart.
Yeah, it's only 3,000 gold.
Only 3,000?
Yeah. How much gold was that? Oh, not enough. I wanted to get that heart.
Oh. Malachite.
Grab it.
Probably fake. Alright then. I love the rolling. It rolls so far. Oh!
Yeah. And you do have a cooldown on the end of it, so you can't just spam it like you can in like Ocarina to go faster.
Yeah, but also, did you notice that when the cooldown is done, it flashes?
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So there's a nice visual cue there. And you can actually turn that on and off, I think.
Yeah, you have to have a visual cue like that right on the character, because you're not going to be looking at a HUD when you're trying to see if you have your roll available. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. That's a great touch.
I think that's something you have to enable. I don't think it's enabled by default, so check the options when you buy this game, because you're going to buy it.
Yeah, I have a feeling somebody that's watching this is going to buy it.
Alright, yeah. Let's play a game called Be Honest. If you weren't going to buy this game until you saw our coverage of it, and now you're buying it, let us know.
In the comments.
Leave it in the comments.
Please let us know if you bought the game because of our coverage. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It is an early access, but I think there's enough here, and you're gonna get your money's worth by the time it's released, for sure.
Do I want throwing knife? What does that replace?
Your shield probably.
Yeah.
I like it. I really like the throwing knives. I think that's been my favorite ranged weapon that I found so far.
I need a better... Take some strength. Strength. That's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, ground slamming, even if it doesn't damage enemies, is satisfying. Just dashing downwards, like in Smash Brothers, you can do it.
So fast.
Just to move faster, just as a movement ability or a movement technique.
He's way dead.
But when you can hurt enemies with it, like in Strider or in this, Strider, it almost feels a little more powerful just because it stops you for a second at the top of it, and then you crush down with your ground slam.
What is this? Infantry bow.
But this seems to be even more effective than it is in that. We have almost enough to get that heal. We're gonna get the heal, and then we're gonna end the episode.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
I guess I'll just see where this run goes, and we'll call it from there.
Yeah, probably.
But this is one of those games you can just keep.
I really want to clear the rampart.
Yeah, I know. And the worst part is, there's gonna be even harder levels after this, I'm sure. This is really. This game has got a learning curve.
Yeah, most of the time when we do our wild game episodes, we don't just recommend the game. We don't just tell people to buy it. But this one, I'm pretty tempted to just say just buy it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the game. I mean, you've seen what it's like so far. If you like Dark Souls, if you like that kind of combat, or if you like Metroidvanias, like rarely, if ever, am I so gung-ho about, you know, about wearing my recommendation. Why did I do that?
I think there's probably two indie games. Two indie games so far this year that I would just come out and say get them.
There's the other one.
Some of the other ones we've played on the channel have been good games too.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be wrong for buying them. But if you're...
I couldn't tell if that was the ground. Oh!
Yeah, but just if you're into indie games and platformers, the two I would recommend would be this one and Flint Hook.
Oh, Flint Hook.
I had a blast playing Flint Hook. I've been playing it a little bit.
That's still
a
new,
little bit
too.
more off the show too.
What?
Yeah, that's still pretty new.
Oh, he slapped me. How can he slap? How can he slap?
I think the only AAA title I played this year was Nier. on the PS4.
Oh yeah, I still haven't played that. Waiting for a sale. Waiting for a sale. We did request a copy of that.
Oh,
cover.
That's the only one I beat, I guess I should say. I played a few other ones, but
what have I even played this year? Nothing. I'm playing, you know, like the wild games that we play on the channel, and that's it, really.
Yeah.
What else have I played?
I haven't been on Steam too much. Just keeping up with Hearthstone quests and mostly just working on our game and all the extra time I have.
Oh, treasure. Give me that fat loot. Better be fat. Oh, yes. Twin Daggers 4!
Oh, wow, yeah, you gotta get it.
175% damage on a burning target.
But you don't have any way of burning targets, though.
I do not.
But it's still level 4.
I can make jokes about their mothers, and that will be a pretty sick burn.
Hey, one thing that I noticed about this game, which is a pretty brilliant idea, this is the first game that's ever done it, but I was considering how we're going to make our character work in our Metroidvania game that we're planning on developing. It's going to be a platformer of some kind, but if we wanted to have multiple weapons, I didn't want to draw the character holding every weapon for every animation. That would be annoying. But this game...
I'm bleeding, or something.
Hold to heal.
There we go.
Yeah, if you're bleeding, I think it's just blood dripping off the character. But yeah, this game, the main animations don't show the weapon. The weapon just comes out as you use it. And it's fine, it's believable enough. You don't really even think about it while you're playing.
Get out of here!
That the character isn't holding the weapon that you're using.
Yeah.
And the main ways that you would do that would be to use that tweening spriter kind of animation.
Yeah, we don't like that look.
Yeah, it can look okay. Like it can look okay, but I much prefer, more traditional type of animation like this, or even if it's in HD, like Skullgirls obviously is a really good example. Obviously, not every game can look like that. So many detailed characters with so many attacks and so many frames. Whoa! But you need a huge team to make a game like that. But yeah, I prefer this kind of animation over that spriter tween style of animation. But that's easier to do for different kinds of weapons because you can just paste the bone of the weapon onto the bone of the character's hand or whatever.
Shiny rock?
Oh, it's 180 gold.
I'll take that.
You could sell it to some fool.
Wait, is there another one down? No.
But oh yeah, I was just saying that. Yeah, we could do multiple weapons if we wanted to. You just make it either an energy weapon, or you make it maybe it becomes part of the character's body, like Venom does in
Venom.
Yeah, you know Venom, the Marvel character. He turns the suit.
You don't have to clarify where Venom is from. Everybody knows where Venom is.
The suit, technically. Well, it could be Venom from Guilty Gear. He's a lesser known character named Venom. Yeah,
nobody's first assumption would be that it's
the Spider-Man villain. All right.
Topher Grace, Eddie McGuire.
Yeah, I got really mad for a second there.
What's his name? Bobby McGuire? Jerry McGuire? No, what's the kid? Toby
kid
McGuire.
From
Toby McGuire. That 70s show.
Yeah, the kid from that. Yeah,
Topher Grace. That's right.
He's eternally a kid. Ashton Kutcher.
That's the one. That's the one for sure. That's not
the Indian kid.
What? Which?
The from that 70s show, isn't he like the Indian kid? I'm just naming characters from that 70s show.
You know that guy's actually American. IRL. Ice grenade?
Yeah.
I didn't even use this at all. Look at that. Oh, maybe he's not American, but you know, he's... I don't know what I'm trying to say here. There's no way I can say it without sounding like a jerk. So I'll just not say anything.
I'll sound like a jerk for both of us.
Give it to me.
That was a huge tangent. I sounded really nervous there.
Well, we are pretty nervous on the show. We're always nervous about...
I'm flipping out here.
I'm nervous about dying is what I'm nervous about.
Yeah, you should be nervous.
Wait, can you... You can.
Oh, no, you got that guy. You didn't get the shield guy.
Oh, you just start to fall. Oh, it has a very limited range. Doesn't it? Whatever.
But yeah, they solved an animation problem that I was worried about.
I'm sure other games have done that too.
Yeah, other games have done it, but it just kind of made me realize, oh yeah, we can just have it be either an energy weapon or just have it be a physical weapon that just appears when you use it.
Yeah, you don't.
And then you only have to draw the attack frames for each weapon, which is still obviously a lot of extra work, but it's not as much work as drawing every ability and animation that the character has while holding a weapon. So it's a bit of a relief for the artist on the project.
I'm afraid I might not survive much longer.
So yeah, but this game did really make me angry because it's really good.
It's really good. That's why it made you angry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Bleed. Oh.
Throw your magnet grenade. Throw the magnet. Press the
Oh
R button.
yeah.
Oh, that was really fun. Slowed down. Get him. Get him. Take the advantage. Press the advantage.
Press your advantage.
Yeah, like Darkest Dungeon, which we've been talking about streaming on this channel for.
Oh fuck. 27.
We're gonna stream Darkest Dungeon on the channel someday.
Someday, yeah.
We're gonna stream.
Not Sunday. Someday.
It will probably be on a Sunday though.
Oh yeah, almost assuredly.
It'll most likely be on a Sunday night.
So look forward to that.
That's when we record GS. That's when we usually both have time. We get together, we hang out, we play Nintendo games, and we record the games while we're playing them. And hopefully you enjoy watching us play those games.
So this is Dead Cells.
Look at this guy.
Who?
The Dead King.
Where?
In the background.
Whoa. He's really surprised at how good we are. That's why he's in shock.
He's huge. He's like Odin in Odin Sphere. The titular character of Odin Sphere. He's huge.
Dead Cells, huh? Check it out. May 10th is when it comes out in early access. And we want to thank Motion Tween once again for letting us do this, because, yeah, I'm into this game.
And we want to thank everybody else for watching.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's a given, right?
Yeah, really cool.
That's a given.
Of you to do so.
You're a gibbon. That's a monkey.
Okay.